Hello friends, and welcome back to another virtual story time with Miss Liz. Today, we're reading a book about being a sibling. I am a big sister, and I was an only child for 6 years before my sister Emily was born. And when she was born, my life changed a lot. There were good things and bad things that I felt about my sister. We're gonna read a book today that is about having a new sibling. It's called The New Small Person by Lauren Child. And this is dedicated to all the big siblings and the little siblings out there and the future big siblings as well. Let's see what's gonna happen. The New Small Person by Lauren Child, published by Candlewick Press. This is Elmore Green. Elmore Green started off life as an only child, as many children do, like me. Elmore had a room all to himself, and everything in it was his. Look at all these cool toys. Elmore was very proud of his room. He watched all his favorite cartoons on his own little TV set. No one ever changed the channel. He could line up all his precious things on the floor and no one moved them even 1 inch. When Elmore's Uncle Cecil gave him a jar of jelly beans, Elmore could eat every single bean all by himself, in whatever order he liked. There was no need to worry about anyone eating the orange ones because Elmore Green's parents did not eat jelly beans. And it looks like orange was his favorite flavor. See him lining up the beans in a rainbow on the counter? Ooh, they're all for Elmore and none to share with anyone else. Elmore Green's parents thought he was simply the funniest, cleverest, most adorable person they had ever seen. And Elmore Green liked that because it is nice to be the funniest, cleverest, most adorable person someone has ever seen. But then, one day, everything changed. Do you think you know what's gonna happen? I think someone else is going to be added to Elmore Green's family. That is what happened. Somebody else came along. Do you see that somebody else in this little bassinet over here? It's a baby. The new person, the baby, was small and didn't do much, but still, people picked it up and smiled at it and gave it things to chew. They all seemed to like it. Maybe they liked it a little more than they liked Elmore Green. At least that's the way that he felt. See him watching everyone looking at the new baby and no one's paying attention to him right now. That does tend to happen. Let's see what will happen next. The new person, here the person's a little bit bigger, didn't like watching Elmore Green's favorite TV cartoons and would squawk, wah, until the channel was changed. Elmore Green did not find shows for small people at all stimulating. He wanted to watch his own shows, not the ones for his little sibling. But guess what? Everyone said that the small person couldn't help it because it was only small. Here it looks like Elmore Green saying, let's watch my show. And the small person is saying, no, 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 I don't want to do that. That must be a little frustrating. Sometimes the small person would come into Elmore's room and knock things over and sit on things that didn't want to be sat on. Once it actually licked Elmore's jelly bean collection, including the orange ones, Elmore's favorite. As anyone knows, jelly beans that have been licked are not nearly so nice. Ew. But everyone said that Elmore could not be angry because the small person was only small, although they are getting a little bit bigger each time. Elmore Green wished the small person would go back to wherever it came from, but Elmore's parents explained that this was not possible. Once you have a sibling, they're part of your family, and you can't give them back, and they're not going to go away. Let's see if Elmore's going to learn to live nicely with this new sibling. The small person got bigger, and things got much worse. One day, Elmore found the small person wearing his fourth most favorite outfit. Looks like it's a cowboy outfit. Without asking, uh-oh. "That's mine," said Elmore. "It is not for small people." "I want to be the same as you," said the small person. But Elmore Green did not want to be the same as someone small. Looks like Elmore is dressed as a superhero and Elmore's sibling is a cowboy. The small person followed Elmore Green everywhere. It wanted to sit next to him. It wanted to copy everything that Elmore did. It wanted to be everywhere that Elmore was. "Where are you going, Elmore?" said the small person. "Nowhere," said Elmore. "Can I come?" said the small person. When the small person started saying things like this, Elmore Green would go and sit up in a tree. Looks like the small person, Elmore's sibling, cannot get up in the tree just yet. They're still too little. Elmore did not want someone small following him around. So what do you think is going on here? It looks like Elmore's little sibling really likes him and wants to be friends, but Elmore is not ready yet for that to happen. Let's see if it's going to change on the next page. Uh-oh. One awful day. The small person moved its bed into Elmore Green's room. Now Elmore couldn't get away from it. It was always there, looking at him. Sometimes it would stretch out its arms and say, "Huggle!" Aw, but Elmore didn't want to cuddle up to someone small. However, one night, everything changed again. What do you think is going to happen? Let's find out. Oh no, that night, Elmore Green had a bad dream. It was very upsetting. A scary thing was chasing him, waving its grabbers and gnashing its scary teeth. Elmore screamed, "Ah!" And the small person bravely got out of bed and clung onto him. See, Elmore is crying and scared, and Elmore's little sibling is comforting him, giving him hugs. "Go away, Scary!" shouted the small person. It was nice to have someone there in the dark when the scaries were around. Do you think Elmore is finally changing his mind about his sibling? Let's see. A few days later, Elmore Green was lining up all his precious things, so they reached from his bedroom door all the way down the stairs. It was a very long line of things. Look at all of these cool toys. "I could make them reach the front door if I had more things," said Elmore. "I have more things," said the small person. "I have at least 5 or 3 things. You can have them." Well, wasn't that nice of Elmore's little sibling to offer to help him make a line of things? It felt good to have someone there who understood why a long line of things was so special. I think they're finally getting along. Let's see what's gonna happen next. The next evening, Elmore was laughing at the TV. The small person looked at Elmore and then at the TV, and then he laughed too. It was very funny. More funny somehow with 2 people laughing than just one. I think they're becoming friends. Whoa, this is a very important page. Elmore opened his jar of jelly beans. You can have a jelly bean if you like, Albert. This is the first time Elmore says his sibling's name. This is not just the small person, this is his brother Albert. His brother Albert smiled, and Elmore smiled back. Whichever color jelly bean you like, said Elmore. Do you see what color Albert is reaching for? Oh no, it might be Elmore's favorite color. He says, whichever color you like, except orange. Oh, well, you know, it's gonna take a while for them to get along all the time, but I think this story shows that with a little time and patience, siblings can become friends, even if it seems hard. And that, my friends, is the end of the story about Elmore Green and the new small person, who it turns out is his brother Albert. I hope you enjoyed reading this story with me as much as I enjoyed reading it to you. And I will see you all tomorrow for more great books. Thanks for watching.